Monday edition. And usually on Monday, a lot of reviews. Meaning, say, there are a lot of big games over the weekend. We're picking the best for you, the best in analysis here. Now, just before we go, which the Spanish La Liga is shaping up nicely. Very, very nicely. And just two things. The stark contrast between over the weekend, Madrid draw boy against Sevilla, and then the last minute winner, Marc Gui, for Barcelona, and Momunya all important win against Bilbao. And then Girona for going down by 2-0 in the first half. Then making sure that even before the first half ends, they were winning the game by 3-2 at that point in time. It tells you this year competitiveness. Madrid are on top, Girona are second, Barcelona third, Atletico de Madrid, Sociedad, and Atletico Bilbao. This is the reason why I consistently tell a lot of the Madrid fans, for me, I'm a little bit worried for them. Their over-dependence of Jude Bellingham for goals and stability with team. Because if you look at Barcelona, Gui is just a 16-year-old player in Robert. Ever saying the first goal for team and friend Barcelona, and they are with 24 points as it stands now. The talent Serie A is going on also very well. Papa friend Maximilian Allegri. So what follow now? You see that there are a lot of changes in how upon the ball. And you saw in the game against AC Milan. AC Milan in two of them big games this season. Juventus won that game by 1-0. See, time of United Airbus Sheffield. Everybody, how United need. Although say United we need game by 2-1. But everybody was worried about the United performance. And people are beginning to ask questions about Eric Ten Hag. They say, Rich, yes, Saki Eric Ten Hag now. Is he not the man to take us to the BSC Coco through as a team now? Or maybe people just have to be patient with him. Unin, about 2-3 weeks ago, one of the things that has been consistent with Eric Ten Hag in the teams, they said they've had some injuries. And some continue share. Now, if you want to judge him, over judging after saying the injuries, players now returning, then you can see, okay, fine. Then he's going to play well or not. Rich, who are United? Maybe so. So I gave a movie by 2-1. Were you excited? Me pay yes or no answer.
Yes.
You were excited by 2-1. Me pay reasons. 2 yes.
Hey, no. That's why I'm in person by
we now kind of have time. They see me person no one me yes. After me see my reason for make a
oh, because of the quiet fast to say.
So tell me fast we need. But you agree
how that go no say.
Maybe
super go.
You agree that has been how we winning games a lot of the times.
Yeah.
Then some brilliant goal.
Yeah.
Usually Bruno Fernandes, Eriksen Mo, and some of these players. These days actually, Scott McTominay. One of the most unlikely source of goals, and the man who goes, what issues going into this game against Sheffield United, Rich? Sheffield na team or that bottom, or some so the least in possession or English Premier League. The average possession about 36%. Mobile ball now, Rich. Munya just 46% of possession. I was arguing. It's worrying, and United for now beginning to ask questions. They be say, oh, young trainer players need Namra. Let Shaw come back. Let Malaysia come back. Yenya Casemiro back on the field with Amrabat. Yenya see Messi Mount elbow from side right wing, then he can play good football. Or is it that Eric Ten Hag is just not good enough for now? What may be the issue? The last time, my first point with Eric Ten Hag and his issues were that his teams are too transitional. So also about transitional football. Sometimes you fail to control the tempo of the game. And control is very important, especially in the attacking third. Also control game with ball retention and making sure that you control the tempo with players that have a lot of pulse on your wing side. Anthony is one of those players that have those pulse. But in the game against Sheffield and even in the game against my friend Galatasaray, one of the biggest problems I've seen with Eric Ten Hag and any team is the pressing scheme of Manchester United. Usually it's a more press here. Rashford and Bruno Fernandes BM to the two outside centre backs now. Then Rasmus Hojlund will stand loose. And I say alone to make sure so nobody attacking the spaces that's left in behind. But a very, very disjoint. This was the game against team my friend in Galatasaray. The two players no LBM, Rasmus Hojlund here. But anytime it looks as if either Rashford has been given an instruction not to follow the opposing fullback, and also no. There are issues with your press. Yes, more we need a game against Sheffield, But if you play like this against some opposing teams, United to the game that everybody is waiting for. The pre-game analysis, was exactly what panned out in the game. And we perceive Mikael Tifo. So one of your dilemmas if you are saying say, oh, Arsenal back no. Omba inverted with Zinchenko. So Bo inverted me why not Chelsea Mbono as a winger? So we mentioned that Chelsea consistently will go in a 4-2-3-1 nominally. Arsenal Bebo in a 4-3-3 nominally. Inside the 4-3-3, when the variations begin to happen, Zinchenko will come inverted. Says Zinchenko by invented one of the biggest advantages Chelsea will get, they say, they may have a lot of men to overload the right hand side, but when you do that, do you want an out-and-out winger, to get that job done? Or you want Obioya an interior or inside number 10 in Kopama to get that job done? Now Obioya worry. In fact, Mauricio Pochettino answering with the most brilliant answer any tactician can see. When the starting lineup came, who said there is Kopama, there is Raheem Sterling, and there is Mihailo Modric up top. I was asking myself, how is this going to pan out? In game, you realize that Kopama was started as a 9, but a false 9 essentially. Raheem Sterling started from the right hand side, and then Abrantia, your friend, Mihailo Modric on the left hand side. Another question that you beside in the pre-game analysis, they said, how will you set up the back four? With James fully fit, will he play? Pochettino says no, I won't start him. Mabebo Malo Gusto and you see, Gusto a player, he is not getting the credit as only assistants now. And I know that with time people understand. Or you're just 19 years of age from Lyon, back straight to London. He has never put a foot wrong. In fact, all the games that Chelsea lose with James, Obian himself on that right hand side, Chelsea do not miss him. Then the two centre backs were Thiago Silva, Levi Cole, and Abante friend Mark Kukurea. Again, another player who has come under a lot of backlash, but in this game, he was brilliant. None. Now me catch us say Chelsea build it up. Usually it was 4 and then the 2 midfielders in Enzo Fernandez and Moise Caicedo to receive the ball. And then Chelsea will transition into a 3-1-6 in the attacking phase. But in this game, Chelsea consistently and pushing Marco Kukurea and Bane. Even for Malo Gusto, his starting point was always close to the attacking the center line area more. So it was always a 4-2-4 for Chelsea. The 2 central midfielders in Enzo Fernandez and Moise Caicedo. Then a boss midfield up top. Because Chelsea already had Conor Gallagher and then Cole Palmer as a false 9. It's rich. So Osher border. Declan Rice will receive the ball here. Then quickly there is Conor Gallagher with Sani pace, and the aggression to close him down and win the ball back for Chelsea. Almost every time, Jorginho will win the ball from here. And then Chelsea will surround him and win those balls. Open a proper representation of structure with and without the ball. You want to join us on Facebook because you see it clearly over here. Rich, Arsenal are trying to press the ball. Central areas in the first phase of Arsenal build up. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Chelsea, that was our first line. If one Arsenal for any chance, I'm play through. Then they will go long to Bukayo Saka on the right hand side of Arsenal for. No, 1v1 with Abrantia, your friend Mark Kukurea. Again, say Mark Kukurea said, "Oh, Nyani as a defensive fullback with Chironuma. He is always difficult for you to do with him 1v1. He did it in preseason against Kiro Mitoma. Obeying BM in the league against Kiro Mitoma. He has done it again against Willian. And now, over the weekend, he did it against Abrantia, your friend Bukayo Saka. Consistently. When Arsenal went along to Abrantia, your friend Bukayo Saka 1v1, Mark Kukurea was in there to win those balls for him. So the principles are about 2. 1, press very high with the box midfield. Stay very close to Jorginho, Declan Rice. Send the ball now. We will prevent them from sending those dangerous balls to Martin Odegaard. If we're not able to do that, we sit back in a 4-4-2 mid block. Once we do that, Arsenal will be forced to go long to either Ben White or Bukayo Saka from outward. We will win the 1v1 battles with them. Then your wingers in Sterling and your bench friend Mihailo Modric will drop back to also defend. Now, Unim. Michel game we are, I say, whilst Chelsea were good, I say Ubia with me admit to say Arsenal did not have a good day. In fact, one of the parts of the game, and that means Arsenal, our form was on intensity. Rich. So I don't make sure Arsenal teams are. So I'm going to ball now. Intensity no was stronger than what I saw. It's like they allowed Chelsea to impose themselves on them.
Now almost started game now. I was like, and then Chelsea was Arsenal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew. So now Chelsea was strong. That sometimes players now do want to say, there are chances in the buy.
Yeah.
Bokum they win the game now. But Chelsea now take home chances. Yeah, that's a
Chelsea.
Now game we can Chelsea be just before.
Not Chelsea were in control.
Because you have shot Arsenal.
Yeah.
On the Man City book game. No opinion by Man City to be honest. But again, Chelsea, yeah,
you see, apart from Sadio, apart from, you see, and yes,
we are
not giving credit to Mauricio Pochettino. The tactical display there brilliant. Rio setting up the team there brilliant. Execution on the field of play from the players there brilliant. The problem, however, on the part of Arsenal, your analysis now, you be a little bit worried for Arsenal because almost intensity, never form kakra. Now you watch the goals from there. There's another pass that person will point out even before we go on, and then we can erase my idea or make sure. Make a Chelsea say Arsenal elbow against Chelsea. I'm going to press Chelsea.
Bold up New
a bed. Then the penalty comes in.
Chelsea
are in a very, very good place. And you could
we have science and data.
Mami Femi, and
Chelsea,
yeah, you know, all saying, baby. What's me fancy? Mami fancy, not near queer baby.